What's going on, guys? Short video for you today. I want to go over 5 must-have patterns that I think every trout angler needs in order to be successful, or should just pack at all times just in case. They should cover all your bases. First things first, let's take a look at our mayfly body type here. I think an Adams or parachute Adams in a drab color and a light color should cover you for the majority of your mayfly hatches. At least for me here in the northeast of the United States, I know that if I have a size like 18, like a drab regular Adams pattern or a parachute variety, as well as a lighter, maybe not Cahill light, but like a sulfur body, like a lighter, less dark body, like a dark body and a light body, I'm pretty much covered for the majority of my hatches. From there, I also like to carry an ANGLER caddis or a small stimulator. Now, a stimulator can also, look like certain other things, but if you're going to imitate a caddis, I like either Goddard's or an ANGLER caddis. I think a tan ANGLER caddis does wonders. Again, I fish that in a size 18 to a size 16. Normally, 14 for stimulators and probably would do you, nicely too. I know I'm adding more on here, but let's be real, we can never have too many flies. Then from there, I also really like to carry a zebra midge with me at all times. Winter, spring, fall, summer, you can fish a zebra midge and catch fish anytime, and I like a size 20, 22 with that. 24 at the smallest, and I probably wouldn't go any larger than the 20 myself. Zebra midge can catch basically anything. Midges are popping all the time, and so if you're carrying midges with you, you're probably going to be able to find some fish. Also, let's be real, a woolly bugger. I like a beaded black or olive, as long as the olive is dark, woolly bugger, and I can pretty much catch fish with that at any given point in time throughout the year. I would be remiss if I didn't also include a hare's ear. This is a nymph that pretty much is synonymous with a good generalist's pattern. You can also substitute that for a prince nymph, but for myself personally, hare's ear usually takes the cake over the prince. But I also find it's a good go-to pattern for me in most streams. And then again, for your caddis side, we have a Peking caddis, or you can also just go with a general black and green cased emerging caddis. And there's a variety of nymphs that imitate that, but usually the simpler the better. And you'll see sometimes too, they'll go for more of like a greenish gray, or a brown or a tannish green. I like that just so you can kind of cover both, whether it's super green or not. But there are tons of patterns that I've gone through and I've tested a whole bunch, and those are going to be the patterns that will kind of dictate whether or not, like especially in October for our October caddis up here, the different color green does matter sometimes. But that's where a good curated fly selection comes from. So there you have it. Those are my best selections. But what's really cool is I actually am starting a company that helps remove some of this decision making for you. It's called Guides Fly, and it's hand-curated patterns by guides and by customers that actually are catching fish delivered to your door for an unbeatable price. So what I do is I have it's called Guides Fly, and basically what it is you will go onto the website, you can order a quick pack. It's a dozen flies for your area. And those flies have been picked by guides that I've reached out to, or my guides that I'm working with, as well as customers. After they see what works and doesn't, we work together to curate what happens in our next bits of the trout specific ones, for example. Those patterns get put into the new boxes or the new packs. It's not a subscription. It's you purchase as you wish. It's great for beginners and great for anglers who just want to get a good selection of flies at a really affordable price, well tied to your door. It's going to be for 12 flies as of right now in April 2022, $9.99 plus shipping for 12 flies. For 8 dozen flies. That's for both western and eastern trout packs, as well as we're going to have specific add-on bundles if you want for flies patterns specifically. But I also have a salt box that's going to be $11.99 for half dozen, and then a bass box which has deer spun patterns and stuff for you for, again, $11.99 for a half dozen. And the best part is, if there are things in the boxes that you really like and you tell me, then we're going to be able to do more variations of those things. If there are things that you find yourselves and that more customers find yourselves really not using, well, then I'm going to swap that out for something else. It's going to be what the guides and the customers are finding to be useful, successful, and catch fish will be in the boxes. Check out the link below for the website, as well as check us out on Facebook. Again, it's Guides Fly, and hand-selected, hand-curated fly patterns and packs for you, and that's all run by me right now, and I'm really happy and excited to get this endeavor rolling. Also, please check out our apparel lines and stuff down below. I'm hoping to ever expand those things just so I can provide affordable, cool stuff for anglers, new and old, as well as just trying to, make my way here in this industry and do things the right way by the right people. But until next time, guys, catch you guys on the flip side. Tight lines, and we're out.